Yeah, that feels good.
What is that?
Yeah.
Ancient granny porn women.
Who is that?
Come on, honey, put on. Yeah.
You put that on a CD. I want that on a CD. I'm taking it.
That's Fran Drescher in 10 years.
See, she's got that gel in place and she's having a good time.
No, Fran has that voice, you know. Similar voice, right?
Fucking a chicken, she's making that noise.
Actually, that's a girl named Kathy Jones.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
She's one of the old porn stars that we had in here.
I was going to say, she's got to be more than a girl.
Hey, guys, do you have any Kathy Jones videos?
Got to see her in
one of the
action.
ones who was here for the family?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kathy Jones.
those girls were great. So.
Now a party.
Maybe we have a clip of her work. I don't know.
It's something time.
What?
2 seconds.
All right, thank you.
I don't think I could see the visual to that because I might have a fucking heart attack.
I'm not a visual, but I'll have some tape of her, you know.
GP1 and white.
Thank you. All right, here we go. This is Kathy Jones, a little bit of an extended scene.
Take it, you old fucking head.
Fuck you, little bitch. I want it. I want you to fuck me.
Here I come. Here I come.
Oh, my God, there she is.
Suck every drop out.
Gary, why would you keep yelling at me during the clip?
Yeah, we're trying to listen to the clip.
All I hear is Artie. I didn't hear the clip.
What do you want, Gary?
We have a video if you want to see it.
All right.
With audio. Fred, put it to his board.
All right, play the video.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute, let me put on a trust.
Good for you.
This is as close as we've come to having Rich Taylor on the show.
No, I put you a video of a porn.
What?
Oh, yeah, I thought it was...
I just said the most
wait, guys,
insulting-
it's getting awfully noisy. What is that, Gary?
They said we got video of it. I assumed it was a porn.
No, it's not a porn. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for your help. He's talking the whole fucking time. I'm playing a clip. I'm like, what is... I'm listening to the clip and I hear, Howard! It's like there's 57 voices coming out of that box at once.
What can I tell you? I'm trying to...
Howard!
I thought it was porn. I'm trying to make it go better. I didn't hear the clip because I'd sit with Artie like a maniac.
Howard!
Listen, I'll never tell you anything again.
Howard! I'm playing this Kathy Jones clip.
Take it, you old fucking head.
I got something else.
Fuck you, little bitch.
Oh, God, baby, here I come. I
have another clip. Mom, listen to this clip. Boff.
It's my fault, but no, Artie gets no shit for screaming over it so no one can hear it.
He's laughing
at the fucking thing.
I was enjoying that Artie was cracking up. It was good, and I'm hearing, ho. Shut up.
What?
I can't can't hear you. What?
Go play some more chess.
Both.
You know what? The only way chess could be gayer if the pieces you move were cocked.
You guys go back to chess.
Both. Gay. Chess. Both.
What does chess have to do with this?
Stop the show. I gotta tell you something. It's important. What is it? I got another clip. But I'm playing a clip. No, I couldn't hear it. Artie's laughing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, my God. That is the best. Where did that come from?
Mars.
Oh, I love it.
Kind of a
It sounds like they're doing the Baba Booey dance.
kind of a workplace, isn't it? It's a fucking lunatic asylum.
Gary, I know you're a beaten man because Sal just did the whole dance and you didn't even do anything.
I was on the phone. I could care less. You know what?
So the guys went back and said, look, you know, on a serious note, we want you to cut public service announcements for terrible diseases. So here he is cutting one for liver cancer. You'll love this.
Great.
Right.
I need you to be yourself completely, okay?
Sure.
These are we're doing some public what's it called? PBA
Public relations.
PSAs, right?
Okay.
I need some PSAs. But I need you to be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, introduce yourself, who you are.
Yeah, no, like, shtick or jokes.
No, try not to put any jokes in it or anything.
Hi, it's me, Dave, and I'm just sorry that you're dying, and hope things get it better for you, and wherever you are, I hope you're not pushing up daisies. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
You need to specify, so do one for liver cancer.
All right. Hi, it's me, Dave, and I am speaking here on behalf of the Liver Cancer Foundation.
No. Don't make up stuff.
I'm not.
You know, you're talking.
Like you're talking
we have
directly to those people.
Yeah, we have listeners that have different diseases, and that's what we're trying to target.
Hi, this is Dave. Sorry to hear that you got liver cancer or something, and man, I don't know. Hope your life is as well as you can expect it. You just got to do what you got to do and make every day count. That's it.
That's good.
All right, so that was his liver cancer PSA. then they asked him to do one for childhood leukemia. Here's that one.
Do one for childhood leukemia also.
Okay.
For not to the kids themselves, but parents of.
Hi, this is Dave. I'm just calling to wish everybody well. To the parents who've got children who have leukemia. It's rough. You just got to hang in there, do your best that you can, and I don't know. I feel sorry for you. I know it's not an easy thing to deal with, but just make sure your kid's happy and is enjoying the last years of his life and things like that. Just make him as comfortable as possible.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And
we have we got letters from some listeners that and we decided that it would be a good way to target to get new subscribers.
Yes, it would.
It's really hard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is. It is. Sorry about that.
No, let's just keep moving.
I understand. Here, you want a Kleenex?
No, it's
all right. Well.
You could dick with him all day.
You want a Kleenex? Where does he think this is possibly going to ever air?
He actually believes this is good stuff.
And it's not even him as Letterman, it's him.
Well, it's not. They go, well, okay, we'll do one for Holocaust survivors.
For people that are survivors of the Holocaust.
Hi, this is Dave. I'm telling everybody to who survived the Holocaust We want you to cheer up. Listen to Sirius. Okay, this is to the all the people who have suffered from the Holocaust or new generations.
Cheer up.
That we empathize with you, what you've suffered through, and I hope things get better for you. And I don't know what to tell you. Cheer up and cheer up.
Get over it.
Cheer up. You're with friends here on Sirius Radio, and hang in there. It's got to get better.
He's great. He's so sincere. I mean, his IQ. What must his IQ be?
I'm saying like 80. I'll go with 80. I'm over.
I'm going to say 80 also.
What's retarded, 70?
Well, 80 is functionally retarded. Like,
no, he's higher than 80 then.
All right, then he's 85.
He ain't 90, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You know,
what?
On the wrap-up show, I asked him flat out. I mean, well, not.
Are you retarded?
No, I tried to dance around. I said to him, you seem to have some sort of an ability, a disability to be able to like sort of concentrate and stuff. I go, people have told you that before. And he's still living right now, and he goes, no, never.
That.
So I didn't go down that road anymore. But there's something going on. I said, people told you like you're sort of ADD.
Well, KC's IQ was 89. Do you think Evil Dave is lower than KC?
Absolutely.
Evil Dave can't even read hardly.
KC's smarter than Evil Dave.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
But Evil Dave can't read. I'll play you the Evil Dave game if you want.
All right.
Let me just play this one. We told him, make a PSA for blacks with low self-esteem.
Hi, this is Dave. I want to talk to blacks with low self-esteem due to societal racism.
Hi, this is Dave. I want to talk to all the black listeners about low self-esteem racism, and talk to all the black listeners about low self-esteem. I like the black community. We've gotten a lot of good things from them. And
Sherman Munster.
I'm going to have a heart attack.
Have a heart attack.
Low self-esteem. What the fuck are we talking about? I like the black community. We've got a lot of good things from them. Actually, we now, the age-old question, what would Casey's life be if he was ugly? We know.
Oh, it would be Evil Dave.
I think Casey could beat Evil Dave in a test of intelligence.
I agree with you.
These are brilliant.
I only got two more.
Can you just say something about the retarded fans?
Hi, this is Dave, and I'm talking to all the listeners that have a specially challenged person in their family. We're sorry. I hope everything is well, and this is to all the listeners out there who have a retarded child.
Like your parents.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
I hope things get better for you on the road of life.
All right, thank you.
Smarten up.
It's unbelievable, right?
Oh, it's just...
See, I knew you needed to hear
They could
this.
have given him any subject matter.
He's a geyser of material.
Why don't we run these as commercials on Sirius?
We should.
Not only on our channels, but all the channels.
Goodness.
Here's Dave's PSA for colitis.
There's no rhyme or reason.
My nephew Alfred suffered from colitis.
Oh.
And he's a big Dave Letterman fan, so same Alfred. He has a colostomy.
Hi, Alfred. It's me, Dave, and I'm just... it's me, Dave Letterman, yeah. And I'm just calling to say I'm sorry about your condition. It's okay to have colitis and a colostomy bag because, it's special. And it's okay to have a colostomy bag. And, God bless you and hang in there. But come here to New York City. It's lovely here.
What? The fuck?
All right, I got to talk to Mike Walker. Hey, Mike.
Howard.
How are you, my friend?
I'm all right.
He showed up.
Hey, have you heard what's going on with you?
No.
Oh, boy.
So you know how you keep your mic open, which I don't understand why, and Richard always listens and records anything he hears?
Yeah.
He caught you farting.
Really?
Yeah. We've been playing it like crazy. We love it.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
You brought up last week the question of privacy.
Yes.
So, in other words, it's all right if you invade my privacy.
Well, you put a microphone on.
Oh, is that the deal?
If you're going to act all gay and you're uptight about a fart.
No.
We all fart.
You were
we
the
all
one
fart.
Not me. About privacy. I'm just asking you the concept of privacy.
But it's not a hidden mic. If I go to Alcoholics Anonymous, and the deal, you're talking about that. I think Alcoholics Anonymous should be anonymous because I give up.
How about Farts Anonymous?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
You farted. I thought you shit your pants.
Dude, you did. Admit it.
Stop.
Let me play it for you.
Mike, you shit your pants.
Mike.
You see, this is like the orgasm thing, right?
No.
Allegedly, it's me.
All right, you tell me if it's you or not.
I know what Richard's doing. He's trying to impress you. He's trying to come up with these things. Conga drums I never remember playing. Farts.
You really didn't play the conga?
Orgasms.
Was I lying about the conga?
I don't know.
Oh, so the answer is
I don't
no.
remember. I mean, I might have.
All right, so you push one up.
Do you have congas?
Yeah.
Of course. You know why the farting is so great on this? Because when you know them, like if you knew people were around, you could do a silent one.
Mm-hmm.
Mike's sitting there and he pushes out so hard. And I love you for this.
Well, I'll tell you what's great about it is we were thinking about a farting contest and we thought of categories. Longest, loudest, wettest. This wins them all in one fart.
Really?
You know why this wins?
Is there a prize?
No, I'll tell you why it wins.
Why? Because
you're not even near the mic. I mean, you're like the mic's not anywhere near your ass, and it's unbelievable.
How do you know the mic's not anywhere near my ass?
Because I don't think you were doing it intentionally into the mic.
Maybe he was. That would be brilliant, by the way,
right.
Mike.
Here's Mike farting. Here's Mike farting into the mic.
Allegedly.
You tell me if it's real. If I'm lying, then you call me a liar.
I'm very proud of what's going on.
You know, how do I know?
Oh, I think it's terrible, Mike. I'm with you.
Yeah, this is a clear.
Robin don't want to be in that magazine.
Championing privacy.
Right, you're absolutely right.
It's a fart, for God's sakes. It's not you being an alcoholic.
Oh, I see. What if I pitched myself?
Embrace it
off my balcony.
What if you what?
What if they found me dead because I was so devastated by the invasion of privacy?
I seem to know you, and a fart is hardly the last thing that'll embarrass you. You've got a sense of humor.
Fucking fun.
Well, that's a good thing to have.
I'm gonna pass out.
You know, the only thing was, last week when you were playing the congas, a real disappointment to me.
Why?
I wanted to hear the repeat. Well, I couldn't hear it. Whatever channel you were putting the conga, I could hear everything else, but I couldn't hear the congas.
Oh, my God. We've put so many songs now between your fart and your conga. Listen to all these songs. Listen to this. This is My Sharona. You ready?
Yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah, I hear that.
Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Whoa! Oh, God. Oh, man. Whoa! Hey, I didn't think you could take whoa with you. I thought that had to stay
That's
over.
different whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
All right.
We have to get all new stuff. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they're harvesting.
Okay. Hey, how about a reach around?
Oh,
there you go.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We'll hear it soon.
All right, this is the baseball theme with your guest. What do you think of that one?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's through a filter. I think Richard's playing.
No. Listen to this one.
If it is me.
Adam's Family. This is you playing bongos and farting. I got them all now.
Wow. Well, good.
I got better stuff than I had at the other place.
Hey, listen, do you have my favorite?
Artie, you love this, don't you?
Notice, Mike, I'm not laughing. I think they are so wrong.
Why is it so funny, Artie?
What's not funny about it? I fucking got shit his pants.
Oh, come on.
This guy's got a mic in his house and he fucking shit his pants.
Oh!
This is funny. I love him. I got buddies who do the same shit. He's great. It makes him human to me. I love him. You know what I mean? And then we put it to the baseball team.
Artie's going to have a heart attack.
Listen, if
it might as well happen now, Robin. It's going to happen.
You know, if this is so good, why don't I ever get invited on the personal appearances? I could do that.
Dude, I'll take you on the road. Can you be in Pittsburgh July 30th?
You want to go on appearances? Talk to me.
Oh, my goodness.
You're part of the show.
Well, thank you very much.
At the I do about 45 minutes. And...
Whoa! Hey, you know what? We're doing a big farting contest. You should be the judge.
Come in.
Oh, there you go.
Would you do it?
A judge? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I could perform on demand.
No, I know that. This was just this was a lucky.
Sure, I could judge, and now I think I should be a judge.
We'll have a bathroom there.
Where's this going to be?
In the city, Manhattan.
Jeez, Artie.
Brutal.
Artie's having a feel. Artie loves your fart.
Well,
it's great.
Listen, it's the first time I have had him rise out of somnolence. I mean, I was getting worried about him. He hasn't been like. Seriously, I've been concerned. He doesn't even make fun of my impressions.
I like the Mike Walker game.
But you're not making fun of my impressions. Gee.
All right, well, I got two more. You ready, Mike?
Fuck.
Yes.
I got three more here. Layla.
Whoa!
I got you. Really got me. You like that one?
That Now, you really have to be saying alleged here, because, of course, I like the bongos.
No, I know it's you.
I have you. How do you know?
All right, allegedly.
How do you know?
All right, I'll do an alleged.
I mean, the bongos, the congas, I guess, I can believe.
All right.
Although I cannot remember ever playing congas before a show.
I don't know. He got it.
I need time.
How early do you turn on that mic? Maybe just leave it on all the time.
All right, this is for those about to fart.
No.
Listen to this, Mike. For those about to fart.
Man, there are performers who would like this kind of showcasing. You know?
It's just that you're so proper.
I'm fucking gurgling blood over here. You got tissues, Howard?
Yeah, I do. You better keep that mic on check.
Keep it on all fucking day.
Well, I have to turn it on early because they call me and say turn it on.
Now, Mike Walker is considered the top gossip columnist in the country.
Until last week.
Now he's the top farter.
Unless we can somehow get Liz Smith to shit her pants.
Oh, that no.
Oh, for God's sake.
He's off the chart.
Mike, write something horrible about Artie.
Can you imagine Liz Smith shitting her pants?
Mike.
Wow.
Howard.
That's great.
I'm so sorry.
Fuck you, Mike.
Quite all right.
Wait.
Mike, you shit your pants. I do that every day.
You're crazy, Artie. You're playing with fire here.
Mike, you shit your pants. I fucking shit my pants every day. Just like you. And I shit my pants way louder than you. Fuck. Hey, Mike, I'm shitting my pants. You want to come over and shit your pants with me?
You spell that with a G-E, correct?
Yeah, right.
Hey, what are you going to get on me? I drag something?
I got nothing to do with it.
Nothing.
I'm very proud of what's going on. The press tour.
That'll sell a lot of papers, a story on me, Mike.
Hey, Mike, how come I'm having trouble hearing you?
I don't know.
Well, he's trying to hide his farts.
That's what it is.
Because he's shitting. Does your phone have a shit mute?
Oh, you're terrible.
Yeah. Artie's on a roll.
He's on a roll, man.
Wow, who woke him up?
Mike, okay. Mike Walker is considered the top gossip columnist in the country right now. He writes the column in the National Enquirer.
That's correct.
Mike's going to write the worst story.
Oh, he's going to find something on you.
Oh, my God.
He
Mike,
might just make it up.
Are you offended by Artie, or you find him humorous?
I find Artie highly humorous.
All right, there you go.
But I'm still annoyed that he had stopped making fun of my impressions.
No, I liked it. I like when you say wacko jacko.
Yeah, but
Mike, are you okay? You sound a little down.
Why
down?
would he be down?
I don't know. You just don't sound like yourself. Are you okay?
Well, maybe it's because I'm this new microphone is a one of these things that's attached to the headphone.
Yes.
And I'm afraid I sort of feel like I'm yelling in it. It's right.
You may be lactose intolerant, asswipe.
Maybe.
Hey, why are you being so mean to Mike? What's the matter with you?
That was a Benji line.
Oh. Well, Benji, cut it out. Mike's my friend. Mike,
yes,
you can feel free.
You said the first day I was on, you said that I sounded low on this microphone.
Yes, you do sound low on it, actually.
I mean, I don't think I'm being any less animated than I usually am.
Nah, okay. I don't know.
You sound depressed.
You do.
Sound depressed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want us to stop with the fart and stuff?
No, I don't know. I'm not depressed. I mean, it's like, what?
Good!
I have to get up
in that case.
I'm very proud of what's going on. The press tour.
Do me a favor, one more time, just for those about to fart.
All right.
I can make a request.
All right, here we go.
I'll never not laugh at that. Like, you can play, you know how some people say they can watch Murphy Brown over and over and laugh?
Yes.
That's my Murphy Brown.
Whoa! Yeah! If there's anything you haven't revealed to us now, Artie, you better do it.
Yeah. Well, only one guy can win the $5,000 grand prize from GoldenPalace.net. I'm going to turn my attention now to a gentleman named Bigfoot.
Yeah.
How are you, Bigfoot?
I'm fine.
Well, we certainly need a Bigfoot in the whack pack, I'll tell you that.
Why is he Bigfoot? He's not that tall.
I'm pretty tall. I'm 6'4". I weigh 280 pounds, and I walk through the Valley House Motel flower bed.
What size is your foot that you call yourself Bigfoot?
Size 14 triple E.
All right.
Why are we continuing the contest?
You'll see why in a minute.
Mark, it says here you're a schizophrenic and you suffer from sleep apnea, which means what?
I died 47 times in one night in my sleep.
You die in your sleep. I've heard of this.
Yes.
And there's no way to fix this?
No, it's no way to fix this.
So
the only way to fix this problem is you take air and blow it up to your nose. And the only problem with that would me, it makes my nose burn. It does because of the air.
You don't play chess, do you?
No, I don't play chess at all.
What is it, 4-9?
Well, he said he knew something about prostitutes.
Yeah, what do you know about prostitutes?
What I know about prostitutes, I had one from Vegas, and she came up for 2 weeks, and I had the best time with her you could ever imagine it is.
Now, what do you mean schizophrenic? You have multiple personality disorder?
Yes, I have multiple.
What does the matter, Artie?
Artie's having a fit.
Artie, you're going to be one of the judges. What are you doing?
Oh, Jesus, I think I've already won now.
I want to go get drunk with this guy.
I have a room up at the Border Motel up in Derby, it is.
Yes.
He refused to clean my room, it is, because I have coffee all over the place, cigarette ashes and everything. He's so scared of me, he even is so scared to come up and clean the room.
All right, let me understand something.
Do you hear voices?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh. And what are they saying?
Do you hear a voice laughing at you right now? That's already lying.
Yeah, I can hear the one on the other side of you that are laughing up the storm.
Why do you want to be a whack packer? Do you just want the money, or you want to be...
No, I'm going through a very rough situation right now.
Right.
Because I got a very lengthy, a lengthy criminal record, it is.
Are you kidding?
From B&E.
Breaking and entering?
Yes, breaking and entering. Disorderly conduct. Sticking my hand through broken windows, it is. And,
why would you rob people? You seem...
highway, in my hair, region, up in the air, distance, in light.
That's some shit.
I'm doing up every night. We doing some recordings, it is. Some more jokes and stuff, it is. And wondering if we could send it down to you.
Sure, send it. I'd love to hear it.
Absolutely, it is.
Huh?
All right, it is. Is that your bird?
Yeah, that's my bird.
Who's the
What
broad?
kind of bird you got?
I got a lovebird.
What is that broad's voice in the background there?
Huh?
Who's the girl?
The girls?
Is there a girl back there?
Yeah, it's a couple girls back here, it is.
They're chewing through the robe.
That's my harem, it is.
Your harem, it is.
Yeah, I think he's got him locked in a schoolhouse.
Yeah.
Is that a little hole in the ground?
Yeah.
A good day yesterday it was.
Picked me up 3 winches.
Filled up the van, and I did.
Put him in a hole, I did.
I bought the chloroform, it was.
Hey, guys.
Put it on the napkin, I did.
How did you get...
Shoved it on her mouth, it was.
What are those girls doing with you?
Knocked them out, I did. Put them in the back of the van, it was.
Hey.
Yes.
Is there any way you can send me that contract?
I'm making them fuck my bird, I am.
What contract it is?
The one when I went in front of your guest there, it is?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, Bigfoot.
Yeah, Bigfoot, take it up with Gary. I got to move along, okay?
Bigfoot, like the rest of the planet Earth, we don't know what you're talking about.
Where'd you get those girls, man?
Oh, elbowed him in the face, I did.
Randy, it is.
What?
What?
My new manager is Randy, it is.
You got a new manager.
Yeah, well, the old one's dead.
He sucks a mean cock, he does.
You're not sleeping with those girls.
I can't really tell you about that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't call it sleeping, I would.
All right, Bigfoot, thank you.
They're knocked out, and I'm fucking.
Yeah.
What about you? You love pussy, right?
Oh, I love it. Any way I can get it.
Right. When's the last
How often
time?
do you get it?
Oh, I got it when I was up in Vermont. There's some girl named Mel, it is, and she was fine.
Yeah?
Do the authorities know?
Yeah, you didn't
I didn't need to let no authorities know. I kept her in wine coolers and
you kept
all that kind
Chained
of
up in the basement.
How old a broad are you talking about here?
Oh, about 45.
45-year-old? Yeah, she has had a decent body?
Oh, wicked body on it.
Yeah, and you probably got a big, thick penis, so you...
Oh, I told you, 9.5 inches.
Yeah, and she handled it all?
She handled the whole thing with a pooper, she did.
You didn't need to wear a penis?
With
and
a pooper?
She gave it to her in the ass?
No, I gave her ass backwards.
Ass backwards.
Yeah. I do things ass backwards, sideways, whatever way I can get it.
Hey, Artie, look who's here.
This?
Artie, Bigfoot's here.
I do think ass backwards, I do.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think? He's fucking a chick in the ass? What are you doing?
What are you doing backwards? I don't understand.
Oh, you can fuck a pussy is ass backwards, it is.
Well, what do you mean? Like she's on all fours, or?
Yeah, all fours.
Doggy style.
On her elbows and knees.
I see.
Doggy style.
Doggy style, right.
Bigfoot has clearly killed several people.
We're affiliated with the Playboy Channel.
Oh,
so
that's
we
right.
can also
They're right down the hall.
We can also use that avenue.
So you could probably pull up my pictures.
We could also use that
They're
live.
on there now.
Now, you know what that means, honey? We're the ones to fuck.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you on the internet?
I am on the internet. Yeah.
Under what?
On Playboy.com.
Under chicks Bigfoot will never have.
Victoria Stevens,
What's
right?
your address?
I have a MySpace account, so you can go to www.myspace.com/VictoriaStevens.
How many friends you got? You do.
I just signed up there, so like 800.
800 friends?
Bigfoot, you
Yeah.
ever bang a chick this high? What kind of schizophrenia medication do you have?
It's some green pill.
All right. Hey, listen, brother. Okay, we got down
You know what? That pill makes him stop saying it is after everything.
Yeah, it sucks, that pill. Stop taking it. Hey,
What do you do if a girl breaks out of your trunk?
I don't think a girl is going to break out my trunk. I don't have a lock on my trunk.
Oh, there's no lock. She can get out.
Oh, that's good.
In the basement, I do.
so Bigfoot, you're up early, ready to greet the new day. When you gonna hit Starbucks and get going, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, eventually.
When do you get up now? What's your day like? What do you got planned today?
Oh, planning on driving back to Vermont.
Oh, you got to still get back to Vermont.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the longest trip to Vermont we
He
ever.
didn't say Vermont. He said Mont.
Oh, sorry.
You left New York. You left
Vermont.
New York 2 weeks ago. Mont is just an hour away.
What do you do for a living that you're so comfortable being naked?
I used to be a stripper. I
You
design
were.
stationery now.
I bet you made a lot of money as a stripper. You're a nice-looking woman.
I know a little bit about strippers.
Really?
What
I
do you
used to have one for 2 weeks. It is.
Oh, she's great.
Wow.
Then what happened
nice
to her?
little
Where'd you
lemons
marry her?
there.
I know that they fit in my glove compartment.
I think you've got big, beautiful breasts.
I once killed a stripper at this.
I thought so.
We got it. I thought. All right, just hold
I
on.
don't have any
Bigfoot.
underwear on.
Oh, well, no, you don't. You've got
What a
some.
snatch.
What a body on you. Turn around so we
Turn
can
around
see
here,
it.
you can see it.
Wow, nice.
The whole thing.
So now she wants to be in porn too, huh?
Nice little bush on you.
Well, let's hold off for a second, Bigfoot, and let's hear Big.
9 inches?
9.5.
No, you don't.
You want to bet?
I want to see it.
Oh, boy.
Can we
I'll
have
show
a-
it to you right now.
You want to show it to her? Go ahead.
Prove her wrong, Bigfoot.
Oh, my God, no. I don't want to see this.
Oh, God, what's coming out of there?
Exactly.
Bigfoot has 9 inches. Is that true?
I see. There's something in his pants.
Let me see that 9 inches there for
Come on, let's see it.
Tabitha.
Pull that sucker out. Now spin in your hand.
No.
Spin in it.
That is not 9 inches, Bigfoot.
And when it gets hard, it is.
All right, put it back in your pants. Put it back in your pants, Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's ripping out. Wow.
There's a dead skunk in his pants.
Holy cow. I don't think it's 9, but it's kind of, it's nice.
All right, well,
When it
Bigfoot.
gets hard, it is.
Oh.
That wasn't hard, Bigfoot?
That's somewhat hard. When it gets hard like a banana, you know it.
What? Are we going to wash everything
Banana.
Bigfoot touches? I mean, what's
Like
going
a
on?
what?
Ever had a banana?
A banana?
A banana? What's a banana?
A banana.
A banana?
It's a fruit.
It's a vegetable.
A vegetable?
Are you talking about a banana?
Yeah.
How do you say that?
The banana.
Oh.
Banana.
Well, Bigfoot, you're all turned on from these girls, aren't you?
Huh?
I said you're all turned on from these girls, aren't you?
Do what?
I said you're all turned on from these girls.
Oh,
aren't
you better believe it.
Yes.
He's the Michael Jordan.
Take them home with me.
All right, legitimate music. Bigfoot, I'm anxious to hear you sing. And again, what is the name of the song?
It's about a white Cadillac. It is how I get around.
All right. Do you have to do the whole song? Can you just give me a minute or two?
We can do that, yeah.
All right, good. All right, here we go. Go ahead, guys.
All right. I drive a big Cadillac and I get around. If you want to know the facts, I can be found where it's at. DC bound. I got Howard Stern on the phone. I got Hillary Clinton all alone. And I gotta ride the big white Cadillac.
Wow.
Every time I would even speak to Dave in this house, he would flip out and act like a 2-year-old. Plus, he sucks his thumb at night in bed.
You suck your thumb?
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
I mean, yes, he does, every night.
Is that true, Bigfoot?
Yeah, it is.
You homo.
Right, that's why you shut the light off as soon as I was in the car at the kitchen. He didn't take too long to come out of his bedroom.
So me and my daughter went back to bed when the cops come here, and they even come inside the house.
Yeah, who
with their
called the
flashlights.
cops on who
My
now?
Your emergency worker did, because he talked to my 14-year-old daughter, and she made statements to the emergency worker. The emergency worker actually
I hope
called
you
the
had
police.
a lovely time with him.
I didn't call the police. The emergency worker did. They said they've dealt with Mark Shaw for many years, and he's been kicked out of a lot of different places. From his mood disorder, he's on a bunch of different psych meds.
I love when Bigfoot gets sarcastic. I hope you had a wonderful time, it is.
You owe money.
Oh, yeah.
How long should I wait for the $5,000, you cocksucker?
What $5 grand?
$5,000.
What are you talking about? Who are you?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. I haven't gotten paid yet. When am I getting the check?
What check?
No, let me tell you something. I sold that.
I'll have to go out to Linda and write you out one.
And you said I'll give you $5,000.
When did I supposedly say that?
I mean, now you're starting to piss me off. I mean, I want you to call me.
I'll come right up here and just see you.
I never got a fucking phone call from you. You're really fucking pissing me off. You really are.
Bring it on.
But what does that have to do with anything?
Do we got to draw you a map how to get to the studio?
This was completely out of line, man. What are you trying out? Not to pay me? Is that the experiment we're working with?
Oh, it could be.
What does that have to do with getting money that's owed to me? It's my money.
Take me to court. Hey, that works for this. I have the judge usually come out and just taken care of.
Shit.
What was that, sir?
You're a fucking loser faggot.
Oh.
I know that.
Piece of shit.
Tell me something I don't know.
This guy's rude. He's an asshole.
Whoever this is out of line.
You're saying stupid shit.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. I'm going to give Bigfoot a word. Well, I didn't give him the word. Someone gave him a word. Maybe Sal or Richard or one of those guys. And you have to guess what letter he's going to use to the first letter in that word. Does he know the first letter? You get the next... All right, let's say I'll take the next three. If you get 2 out of 3 right, I'll give you $500. How's that? Okay. Forget that one. That was a practice one.
Okay.
Anus. 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 You might get that.
I don't know. He's kind of tricky, though.
No. What do you say? Does Bigfoot know anus?
Any help in the background, Artie?
Oh, God, dude. I don't. It's a crapshoot.
Robin, what do you say? You seem to be
well,
keyed in.
again, he's hearing the A. That might be a tip-off to him.
Yeah, I say he knows it.
All right, yeah, I'll give it a yeah.
All right.
K?
Oh, my God. Is he off?
Sorry, man. I thought you know it.
I have a theory that Bigfoot's a dumb guy.
I thought you said canis.
You've seen a word now. You're thinking of a word. You're going to give Bigfoot 3 clues. Give him a chance to respond every time you give a clue. So give your first clue.
Orgasms.
Say again?
Orgasm.
Okay. What do you say to that?
Orgasms, that's like very hot and bothered.
Well, what word do you think of when you hear one word? She's trying to get you to say a word.
Fucking you?
Fucking? The word is not fucking. Give him a second clue.
Female.
Female?
Female.
Female?
Yeah.
See, now she gave you 2 words. Orgasm, female.
Trying to think. I don't fucking know. You got me stumped.
All right, give him a third clue.
Let me think.
See, this is not going well, Robin.
No, it isn't.
It's kind of hard, too.
Yeah, it's hard.
Orgasm, female. Sex?
Sex. Sex. It's a good clues. Orgasm, female. Try and put it together. And what do you think of?
What word is she trying to make you say?
Coming on herself? I can have an orgasm to herself?
That's 11 words.
For more, check out SiriusXM Satellite Radio and Howard TV On Demand.
Don't fucking call my fucking phone no more. Because I'm not going through this bullshit, you crazy motherfucker. Don't call my fucking house no more.
I like how he goes, I'm all about me, and she knows right what he's talking about. Yeah, I know, you're all about me, too, you know?
My favorite part is when she says, I know you're calling from a 212. She's a detective.
Yeah.
She knows what area code. She can find you.
She goes, that shit, get it down cold, man.
My favorite part, we all have favorite part, is when she goes, yeah, nigga, please, yeah, that's all that's in your vocabulary.
Is that what she said, vocabulary?
It's not
vocabulary.
Right. It's something.
Hey, Artie, this breathing thing. Richard went in on that Comedy Central roast that you did for William Shatner.
It's hilarious.
Did he play this for you? He isolated all your, breathing? You got to quit smoking or something.
I'm afraid smoking might start to be an issue now, too, of all my fucking things.
Are you smoking a lot?
A little more these days, yeah.
Yeah, listen to this.
I'm in my 30s.
Yeah. The healthy years.
I sound near death.
You sound like that cartoon character, the one you...
Yeah, what's
his name?
Foghorn
Leghorn.
Muttley.
It's not Foghorn, it's a dog. Yeah, Muttley.
Who did that voice, Muttley?
I think it was Mel Blanc.
Was it?
No.
No?
No, it had to be somebody from Hanna-Barbera. Mel Blanc was one of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, that kind of, you know, because that's sort of like, you know, when we do Abbott and Costello.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Lou?
That's hard to do.
It is. I don't want unless you're unhealthy.
Artie smokes in order to do that.
He smokes and he's fat.
I'm going to sound like Kathleen Turner in a year.
You mean if I smoke a lot and get fat, I can do that impression?
Yeah.
I can do a Muttley, Abbott and Costello thing?
What are you talking about, Lou?
After he saw the Invisible Man.
Yeah. Now, there's no such thing as an invisible man. Now, get it out of your head. There are no werewolves. Now, let's just go, Lou. There's always some woman they got to talk to. We got to talk to Mrs. Adams.
Right.
And try to get this, you know, and try to get this job back. There's no such thing as the mummy. And then he just smacks him as hard as he can.
And I like, the mummy walks in the room with the fat guy, and then as soon as the skinny guy comes back in, he runs out of the room.
The skinny guy never gets to see these things.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Lou? I told you to... You're late. What are we doing? Abbott, you missed it.
You missed
it, Abbott. It was the mummy. The mummy was right here. Now, shut up.
There's no mummy, you idiot.
There's no mummy, you moron. All the humor back then, it was just so mean, like, physical. Them, the Three Stooges. I mean, fucking Abbott would lay
into him. All right, you idiot. You stay here.
You idiot.
Laurel and Hardy started that.
And you notice it's still funny?
Oh, God.
They pull on each other's neckties. Right. And the Bowery Boys would be...
Are you stroking your cock?
No, I want to stroke yours. I want to take you down the creek, chop your goddamn head off of my kitty, and throw you in the creek, you son of a bitch, and throw your ass head at your damn dying ass, you nasty mouthy, ugly, ignorant son.
Hello? Hi. Hello? Fuck you. Yeah, we're gonna go there. You wanna go there? Let's go there. Come we can go there.
We went
for real. You know what I'm saying? This is the Hugs for Harvard show. We ain't no punks on the Hugs for Harvard show.
I'm Blue Iris. Am I making you hot?
What?
I love a black cock.
You go to hell, you son of a bitch. Hello?
Right now. Let us see what's calling right now. Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, what's up?
How are you?
How you doing?
Can I tell you my favorite Matt Dillon story real briefly?
Okay, good. Hello? Yeah. Some faggots over there from Satellite, Howard Stern them, you know what I'm saying, calling my show.
Your thing.
Suck on your tits.
I'd empty this goddamn 22 in you. You'd be a pretty looking son of a bitch. Look like a pincushion.
God.
Are you crazy son of a bitch? Nasty mouth bastard.
Hello?
And here are the issues. I'm going to make it short and sweet.
All right.
That was Elliot Austin.
Oh, man. Here's the issue. Stop calling my show. Howard Stern, Sirius Satellite. That's what it is.
Yeah, thanks.
Downtown.
You disgusting nothing, son of a bitch.
I'm just joking, you guys.
Blue Iris. Sal and Richard once again emailed and texted to the swap shop, you know, Tradio. And they put more phony names and products into this. And this is unbelievable. This is on some Christian radio station where they have Tradio. And it's these two women. And apparently, I guess they really don't pre-read anything. and they don't really pay attention to what they're reading because it's absurd what they got on the air there.
Wow.
This is a brand new one. Yet another one. Listen to this.
And welcome back to the second half of Swap Shop on this Friday. Here's a 76 Chevy truck, four-wheel drive, needs some work, make an offer. 5-2.
And this is what your boys need. 2 Australian baby ducks
Oh, my word.
And 1 exotic jungle bunny imported from Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
The jungle bunny is known to be feisty but can be trained. They're just looking for a loving home for these animals. Call after 2 o'clock. Tom or Tracy at 584.
I know so many moms that would love to have that for Mother's Day.
Yeah, the baby ducks and an exotic jungle bunny. There you have it.
That would be cute, though.
And we have got some folks that have got, I have no bukkake sauce. That's what they say. It's all natural. You can find out more. They've got some of this for sale at 5874. And some folks just are willing to share a recipe that they have for blumpkin pie, which is blueberries and pumpkin.
I would have guessed that.
You know, if I'd have thought about it, it makes sense. Blumpkin.
Blueberry and pumpkin. That sounds good together.
They say it's a fun recipe and they'd love to share it with you. You can call Diane at 4524. We got a bathroom faucet set by Golden Shower. The Golden Shower streams warm every time. So I guess that's a kind of a brand. Call and ask for Denise at 5864. Now this, folks, you need to listen to this. I'm kind of reading these as I get to them. I haven't got to preview them. But there is a contractor in the area that's going to be dropping loads of dirt today at the quarry.
How cool is that? Sign me up.
If you need a hefty, fertile load for your garden or your yard, come by.
Oh, wow.
And that's today only.
Free.
Yeah.
All right. Here is a rim job brand 18-inch aluminum rim set of 4. Excellent condition. Asking $45 for the 4. Call Rod at 845. I think we're good to go.
All right. Well, that'll wrap up Swap Shop.
Anytime.
It's okay. We'll see you tomorrow, folks.
Sal and Richard, that's amazing.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow.
And I guess they fax or email everything in.
Yeah, and they just read it.
They just read
when
it right
she
through.
goes, after the dropping loads, when the other one goes, I would love to get some of that.
Sign me up.
Sign me up. I mean, that is
a big full load, of course.
You should let Sal email Beth now.
That is great. He's earned his way back.
Well,
I even loved it when she said, "Oh, you know, Mother, that would be so nice for Mother's Day. A nice jungle bunny."
The jungle bunny can be tamed. It's wild, but it can be tamed.
But it can be trained.
Trained.
Moms would love a jungle bunny. All right, look, why don't we get my man in here from Howard 100 News. You know him. You love him. You know how hard he works. It's Steve Langford. Wow. In person. Steve, what do you have for us? Let me get Steve Langford in here with his big penis.
Steve Langford has a huge penis.
You know, I didn't know. Back in the newsroom, Steve, you get a call from, like, Sour Shoes every day. He harasses you and all that stuff. Is that true?
Well, assuming it's him, it sounds like him.
You know what? They put together a tape montage of it. It's unbelievable. You must have gone berserk.
We're talking about 300 phone calls over.
But you know he was doing a phony phone call on you. Did you realize that?
Listen,
you got pranked.
300 times?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you want me to call you 300 times?
No, but, you know, that's when you're part of the Howard Stern show, so you just hang up.
No, 300 phone calls?
Listen, if I get a call like that, I just hang up.
300 times I'll call your place.
Call me,
and
I'll
it'll be fine.
I'll hang up. Not in your house, at work.
Well, I'm trying to do work. I can't do work if I got somebody calling me 300 times in a few days.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I can't do it.
Should I play it? Want to hear it?
Be my guest.
All right, here we go. Did you ever hear this, Robin?
No, I haven't.
Here's Sour Shoes, like, just fucking relentlessly bothering Steve Langford in a newsroom. Here we go. It's a montage of, like, I think this is the past 2 years or something.
Some might call it a prank call.
Right.
Other people might call it harassment and against the law.
Listen to this. Steve, you know what Steve does? He makes the classic mistake of, like, you know, I'm going to have you arrested. It's the best, yeah.
The guy, it started out as Sour Shoes, pranking him like 300 times a week, and then Richard and Sal sort of put this together just to annoy Steve.
Oh, okay. All right, let me hear this.
Hello.
imagine over and over and over?
But I never saw something that big.
Hello?
Langford's got a big, huge cock. Steve Langford.
Hello?
You know how annoying Sour Shoes can be? Like, Sour Shoes used to follow me around and just do this like on the street wherever I was. And I finally just pulled him aside and said, you fucking stop it. you can go insane from him. And Will, for a while, was getting the Sour Shoes treatment. And
really?
he went berserk, too. But Steve does the absolute worst thing by... Then he starts lecturing Sour Shoes how he's going to go to jail and everything. And then only turns him on more.
Steve, it's Sour Shoes. Listen, I'm right in the middle of something. Let me call you right back.
Hello?
Oh, my God, I can't talk right now. Can I call you back?
Hello?
Langford's got a huge penis. I want it inside my mouth. Oh,
Hey, Sour.
big, huge penis. Steve Langford's got a huge penis.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are your parents there?
Yeah.
And you know what? In the background, Steve's giving him a serious lecture, and you hear Sour Shoes going, "Ooh, oh!" It's just those bizarre noises. It's just,
and I'm sure Sour Shoes is going to get right on putting his father on the phone.
Well, actually, somebody called back.
Of course, that's Sour Shoes. You fall for. Just listen.
Want to put them on the phone?
With your monstrous cock, I'm dripping wet.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Put them on the phone.
Oh, my God, Steve, I'm real busy. Can I call you right back?
Put them on.
I was made for love and Steve Langford.
Hello?
I'm Mike's dad. He told me that you wanted me to call you.
And how do I know
you know my
who you
son.
are?
I'm sorry, you know my son, I guess, is Sour Shoes?
I see.
My name is Frank.
I see. Well, yes, Frank. How do I know you're Frank?
He told me to call you. He said you wanted to speak to me.
Right. Well,
and of course it's Sour Shoes, you know. Well, they're doing his dad voice.
No, if you are
his
father, well, I don't really know whether you are or not, but if you are, you know, do you know about the phone calls he makes?
I have some idea. You know, I hear some voices coming out of the bedroom, but...
in the past couple of weeks, about 300 phone calls to me.
He calls everybody Mr. Langford.
No. If you are Frank and if you are his father, 300 phone calls.
Come on, that cannot be. Come on.
Well, I don't know whether you're his father or not, but if you are, these phone calls are harassment, and they're against the law.
Okay, how would you like me to resolve this?
Well, get control of the situation. It's against the law.
Oh, well, you know, he's a creative. He's a creative guy.
No, you're not listening. Well, listen, maybe you're not Frank. Don't waste my time. No more phone calls. Hello.
Steve Langford's monster fat penis.
If you can hear me, can you hear me, Sour Shoes, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Steve Langford's monster fat penis.
Hey, can you hear me? Well, listen, I just want you to know that I want you to go to jail for this. And I would be happy to work on that. Because you're insistent on committing this crime over and over and over again. I want you to go to jail. Got it?
His cock measures 17.
So, in other words, I can just call forwarding to you?
Yeah, they can't find me anyway.
Hey.
I don't even have a phone in my office.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Just, the guys want you to know, so...
hey, I'm not saying he's not annoying. It's just funny how you lecture. But don't sit and lecture the guy.
No, but I can't work.
Yeah, but what are you going to do? You only encourage him by lecturing.
Excuse me. Am I supposed to bother you all day long?
Sour Shoes. Stop calling Steve.
Well, this is what you need to know. That isn't really... It's Sour Shoes, but it's not. In other words... Richard and Sal love to fuck with Steve, so they've been working on it forever.
Oh,
so that's all pre-recorded sounds.
That's why I said at the beginning. It sounded like Sour Shoes.
So they were just, I mean, Sour Shoes torments Steve on his own, and then Richard and Sal have been tormenting him in addition to that for 2 years.
No, but Steve, it was
2 years to make that call.
Sour Shoes' voice.
Yeah. Right, but like I said, It sounded like.
I heard Jason and Will are feuding with you.
It was his voice, Steve. You're not getting that.
What is it, Sal?
Howard.
Yes.
What had happened originally is that me and Richard got Sour Shoes on the phone. We would have to conference Sour and get him on. It was too much work.
Right.
So we let Sour Shoes run the tape for 2 hours, and then we cut it up to make it convenient, and we called Steve 15, 20 times a day.
Are we done with Steve now?
That's the end of it, Steve.
Yeah.
Now that we got this call.
You guys called this your greatest hit. You've been doing this for over, what, 2 years or something?
A long time, yeah.
This took a long time.
I think Jackie used to work here when we started this bit.
Who was Frank? Who was Frank? That was Sour Shoes?
No, that was Paul J. Cruz over at the Sirius side.
Oh, yeah.
High Pitch Mike.
Now it's all coming clear to me because a couple of weeks ago I'm in the newsroom one afternoon, and out of nowhere I hear Steve say, "Why the fuck do I have to put up with this?" He takes the phone and throws it at the ground as hard as he can.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
I was like, what the fuck?
Absolutely.
What's going on?
I was like, who are you interviewing?
Mike was our spy, Howard. He would call me and Richard. He goes, "He's at his desk. Call him now."
Oh, that's why the news brief doesn't get on the air.
All right, Steve. Well, Steve, here's a lesson for you in phony phone call history. I know about phony phone calls. I've been the victim of them. I've also made them. Never lecture the phony phone call maker. It's the worst thing you can do.
Let it go on.
Let it go and just hang up, and then they get frustrated.
Oh, we were getting frustrated.
No, trust me, they never got frustrated.
They always get
never.
up.
No, he would hang up a lot of times and not say nothing, and we were like, we just got to wait another week or two, and he'll finally say something to us.
All right. Thank you, boys. All right. There you go. Steve Langford.
Nice.
Thank you. Very good. Everybody. You know how hard it is to beat off to Edie Hill when she's doing a story on famine? Because the pictures of the kids dying slows me down. It's very hard to whack it off.
Yeah, like in Katrina, it was really hard. They'd cut from, like, an old blues guy drowning to hot chick.
More full body shots.
Hey, is that Muddy Waters drowning on his roof?
All right, Robin.
I forgot to mention that already in New York State, we're looking at ways to remember Tim Russert. And Senator Charles Schumer believes that renaming the road near the Buffalo Bills football stadium will be a fitting tribute to the talented and beloved TV newsman. Artie, this is not a time to cry.
Hey, is that Fats Domino floating like?
Oh, you. Here's the senator. 110.
That major highway, which just about every Buffalonian drives down, will be named for Tim Russert, hopefully.
Tim Russert got a driveway.
Buffalonian?
What the fuck is that?
A Buffalonian?
I didn't know you were a Buffalonian.
I was a Buffalonian.
Today in the news, Tim Russert is dead. Don't say anything said. I'm beating off. Good thing I came right before she said that.
Oh, look.
I remember the day Tim Russert died. I came just as they were telling me that.
Oh, look. Sean Penn is saving a black infant for...
Oh, my goodness. I don't know what's going on. I thought a will was a will was a will, but they're changing Leona Helmsley's will.
Yeah, I was really kind of bummed.
And they are stripping the dog of $10 million.
Leona Helmsley left her dog, whether you agree with it or not, $12 million. Yeah. That was her wish. The family fought it, and these two kids who she left out of the will entirely, two grandkids, she felt they didn't honor her husband enough, for whatever reason, as vindictive and mean as it is. They challenged the will, and the judge went back and said, you know what?
I'm going to reorder this thing.
She was 87 years old. She wasn't of sound mind. No way she could leave $12 million to a dog. I'm going to give $10 million to these kids. Let them split it up, and this one will get a little less, and this one will get a little more. And,
no, actually, that $10 million is going to go into her charity. But they did award one kid $4 million and the other grandchild $2 million.
Yeah, how can they do that?
Changed the other numbers for some of the other
So what's the point of making a will?
In the will?
What's the point of making a will, then?
That's my point. She decided what she wanted, and then the judge just comes along and says, nah, I think I'll do it this way.
I mean, what judge is going to think I was ever in my sane mind?
Right, you would never say.
I was never of sound mind. Anything else?
The dog's going to have to get by on $2 million a year.
No. I, Artie Lang, of sound mind and body, want to leave $10 million to Bozo the Clown.
Yeah,
that guy.
That's right.
If you want to, that's what you should be able to do.
To Foghorn Leghorn.
Anything else?
Senator Ted, they say, is all set to battle his cancer.
Good for him. Don't beat off during the news.
I'm sorry, Robin's on.
Show us some titty and leg.
Come on, Robin. Don't hold that.
Kennedy's son, Representative Patrick Kennedy, said the senator will soon begin radiation and chemotherapy. Everyone wants to be with him, but we also need to give him space and time to recover where he doesn't have to be on.
I was watching Edie Hill, and she goes, 63 years ago today, Auschwitz was liberated.
And you went...
Boy, he really must be a Jew.
Oh.
All over her face.
Boy, you were anti-Nazi.
Senator Ted returned to Hyannis Court on June 9th, a week after undergoing aggressive surgery for the malignant glioma in his head at Duke University Medical Center. And he will undergo further treatment at Mass General Hospital in Boston.
Good. Fight it, Ted. We need you.
You fight.
You fight, brother.
That's right.
Right.
Let's see what else is going on. I see that Samantha Sampson is in page 6 today for going topless.
That's the chick we have on?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Savannah.
Savannah Sampson.
I'm sorry. So what I say, Savannah Sampson is what I meant.
You said Samantha.
I'm sorry.
You're always wrong, Rob.
That's right. You're right, Artie. Savannah Sampson was at the New York Sports Club on 2nd Avenue and was topless sunbathing on the roof.
What's wrong with that?
Well, they say none of the men complain.
Apparently the women complained. So she was told that she needed to cover up, and so they said, yeah, some of the women are complaining. She said, what about the men? And they said, oh, none of them complain.
She goes, I thought it was...
okay.
I thought it was okay because men can go topless, so why can't women?
As long as you weren't doing anything lewd.
Because when I take my top off, nobody gets distracted.
Yeah. Who did say she was the brightest bulb? She's hot.
She is hot.
She was just in Bowling Beauties, isn't she?
Yes. Fabulous.
Yeah.
With that other bitch who tried to play me and Ganji.
David Hasselhoff.
She was up front. She said she had a boyfriend.
I'm kidding.
You're being mean.
I'm kidding.
Go ahead.
America's Got Talent. He's a judge on that show. He says he's really concentrating more on his music right now than his television. He says, I'm looking to buy a castle. I'll call it Hassel Castle. And he'll do concerts there for his music fans. So.
Cool. I would give anything to see a David Hasselhoff concert.
What an
especially at a castle.
Could you imagine it?
Beautiful.
Who's going to the Hassel Castle to watch that jerk-off sing?
As soon as I get back from Dollywood, I'm going to the Hassel Castle.
Motherfucker.
What else, Robin?
Can't wait to get to the Hassel Castle.
I'll say Hassel Castle.
How about Creepy Mansion? That's a fucking another.
Creepy Mansion. They renamed it.
The #1 movie at the box office this weekend was The Incredible Hulk. 2-1 is a little clip.
All right. Seeing as how I couldn't see it because I needed an armed guard to see it. Let's see.
Play that clip.
Oh, I certainly will, Eric.
When I lose control, it's very dangerous to be around me.
So it made something like $54 million.
The Hulk was #1.
Opening weekend. Here's Liv Tyler, who's the girl in the movie. She says that it's an amazing adventure.
You know, and I was, you know, the female strength behind this man, but in this one I actually got to be like, come on, get in this truck, here we go. And we went on this amazing adventure together.
Thanks, dummy. Thanks, dum-dum.
Oh, my goodness.
You're so smart.
Boy, she could talk about the Hulk forever.
I think Oprah Winfrey must
I can't get enough Liv Tyler talking about the Hulk clips. You got any more? She's so fucking smart.
She knows her character.
Doesn't that turn you on when a chick knows her character?
Oh, wow.
I was the strength behind the Hulk. Sure you were.
Whatever.
Oh, Oh, my goodness.
Whatever, bozo.
I think Oprah Winfrey must have talked at a college or something over the weekend.
Hello, peoples of Earth.
Fuck you!
Here she talks about achieving new levels of growth. 2-5.
And all people.
She has achieved new levels.
She always puts on a voice when she speaks out in public.
Yeah.
To grow into being more of ourselves. Always moving to the next level of understanding.
She's so up with people.
The next level of compassion and growth.
Hello, lesser ones.
And she says we need to evolve as human beings.
We need to evolve into people with wings so we might fly.
It's being able to walk through life eager and open to self-improvement and that which is going to best help you evolve. Because that's really why we're here, to evolve as human beings.
And now,
fuck you!
I will levitate over the crowd.
I'm going to fly.
Do you have is there a clip of Stedman not fucking her and saving the world?
He's like James Bond. He was busy.
Whoopi Goldberg was the host of the 2008 Tony Awards. Here's a little bit of her.
And the winner, the 2008 Tony Award, goes to In the Heights.
Wow.
Never heard of it.
And guess what? You
Put that together, Artie.
Anything else, Robin?
Here's a little performance of South Pacific.
Oh, gee. Didn't that play come out 100 years ago?
Was it 1936?
It's called a revival.
I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and make him go away.
Wash his jizz right off of my neck.
Bali high, await you. Some enchanted evening. You will meet a stranger.
There's something in my ass.
They changed the words.
It's updated.
There's a cock in my ass.
My boy Bill is as strong as a tree will be.
Is that take another hairbrush in your ass.
No, that's not from South Pacific. That's from Carousel.
Yeah.
And here's a little clip of In the Heights, the one that won the Best Music.
I got a headache.
Really? I got a gay headache.
Oh, my goodness. Billy Ray Cyrus is the host of Nashville Stars.
Hello, hello.
He's taking a little bit of a drubbing. On the Internet the other day, they were saying, you know, he wasn't the best father because, you know, not only is his little girl in show business, but he's riding on her coattails.
I wish my dad would have ridden on my coattails.
Really?
Yeah, anything to get his attention.
Billy Ray says he's excited about this being in Nashville. 211.
I'm real excited about it. I just think it's going to be like, it's so fun, and it's just so awesome that it's right here in Music City. There's no other place in the world that we should be than right here in Music City and being home. And
now, where's my little gold mine? I mean, daughter.
And, well, she might not be a little gold mine for much longer if her reputation keeps taking a drubbing. They now say pictures of her in some provocative poses with a new boyfriend are showing up on the Internet.
Kevin Federline will be all over her in weeks.
All right, Robin.
And finally, America's Got Talent's Jerry Springer talks about why he enjoys doing the show. 3-1.
Because he pinches himself. He can't even believe after he was disgraced as a mayor that he's got a job.
Well, I love doing this show, and I'm, honored that they asked me back to be the host again. It's the most fun show to do because it's the all-American show.
If he can get a show like that, why can't I?
I know. We should all have shows.
You're not kidding.
Mike Myers has a new movie coming out called The Love Guru.
Love Guru?
The Love Guru. There's something in my ass.
He says it was fun making this film. 210.
I'm glad he had a good time.
This is the most fun I've ever had making a film.
That's what he said about it.
All right.
Okay.
So I married an axe murderer.
Okay, Robin.
And finally, this is a cautionary tale. A Colorado man underwent surgery some time ago, and now he's suing the Department of Veterans Affairs after a surgical instrument was left inside him.
I wish I could be that lucky.
He's 57-year-old Richard Keller of Parker, Colorado. He has a clamp in his chest following a triple bypass operation. He's represented by an attorney named Derek Cole, and he says hospital staff acknowledged only 5 of the 6 clamps they used were taken out after surgery, but they decided to sew him up anyway. During an MRI, Keller says he could feel the clamp being pulled by the magnetic field. 3-2.
The magnet in those things can pull out anything that's metallic, which, you know, I was lucky it didn't.
Yeah, he said it could have pulled the metal right out of his chest, but it didn't happen. His attorney says the hospital claimed the clamp left inside Keller was like shrapnel. 3-3.
This clearly isn't shrapnel. When you go to war, you expect maybe war wounds. You don't expect in any hospital in this country to go in and have a clamp left.
He's saying that, they took it rather light. Richard Keller and his attorney joke about the VA's offer to remove the clamp if it becomes life-threatening. 3-4.
How do they determine when it becomes life-threatening? I don't know. I guess if it kills me.
So, they are suing.
He won the lottery. It's a license to print money.
Please. And that's what's happening.
All right.
Hey, Howard.
Yes, Arthur.
Real quick, Lisa G told me this. It may or may not be right, but check it out, please, if you can. I was told by Lisa that my book is now available for pre-sales on Amazon.com. So Artie Lang, Too Fat to Fish, pre-sales. It's out November 11th.
Do I get an advantage?
Pre-sales now?
That's what they said.
Do I get an advantage by getting it early?
Well, listen, Howard, they plan on, no. I don't know.
I want the first copy.
Early Christmas shopping.
Understood.
I see.
Check it out.
All those early birds.
I hope
I'll say that sounds good. And the cool thing about Ash Wednesday is like, it's just like Yom Kippur for the Jews. Like, when you go to work and you see like 2 or 3 guys are out and you go, hey, I didn't know he was Jewish, because, they have like a weird last name. Like, you walk down the street and go, I didn't know that guy was Catholic.
And I didn't know he was religious.
I know, and the weirdest people, like, I remember when our sales manager, Eddie Moyer, used to come in with the big ashes all over his head. And I'd be like,
Party Central.
Yeah, he was like the party animal of all time, Eddie.
And then he'd come with that big smudge on his head.
Well, you talking about it, you reminded me of my favorite Ash Wednesday story ever.
Which is?
My bookie used to get it done.
Well,
but listen, this bookie story is once a week we'd go to the McDonald's to meet the middleman and either collect or give him money. Mostly it was giving him money. Me and my buddy would go because we were afraid, like we didn't know something would happen, so 2 of us would go. So a couple of weeks leading up to this one time we went, our one friend figured out a way to rip off the bookie. Hockey games, he figured out that every once in a while there was a hockey game that was played in the afternoon, not at night. But all the hockey games just listed in the paper as being that day, like Rangers, Islanders, whatever.
Right.
And he would put the bets in at 6 o'clock, and the bookie would just see all the games listed. So he figured out a way to bet on 2 hockey games that already happened.
Right.
Okay?
Nice.
So he would call,
I'll put $10 million on that.
Right, so listen, so he called it at 6 o'clock, and he would put in bet, and he was a stupid thief because
he bet too much money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like 60 times was a big bet for us. He would put in 60-time parlays on the 2 games that happened. He parlayed it to him.
Wow.
So he'd connect them. So the bookie eventually found out. And goes ballistic.
Oh.
So one day we go to the McDonald's to meet the book. All right. Not to meet the bookie, the middleman we always met.
Right.
We get a call from the middleman. He goes, I'm not coming this time. I go, who's coming? He goes, and he said the guy's name. I'm afraid to say his name. He goes, the bookie's coming.
Mm-hmm.
I go, well, and me and my buddy are like, holy Christ. He goes, why? He goes, he's completely pissed off at what, Anthony's doing, like this kid. He goes, he found out about it. We're like, what's he doing? He explained to us. We're like, oh my God. And this is after he did it like 4 weeks in a row. So he ripped the guy off for like $3,000. So
do it once.
We got to go, and we're expecting to pick up all this money for this kid who's ripping him off. And he's like, he's not going to have the money. And he's going to be you're going to get yelled at. Just be prepared to get yelled at.
Right.
So we don't know. We didn't want to not show up. So we go to the McDonald's, and we never met the guy. He tells us the guy looks like he's like 51 years old. He's overweight. He's bald. He goes, come here, sit down. And we sit in the corner table at McDonald's. We get like quarter pounders with cheese. He gives us the money we won. We had won money. He goes, you tell your buddy if he puts one more 60-time parlay in on a hockey game, I'm going to rip his throat out. I'm going to find his kids. If he's got kids, I'm going to find his cousin. And we had to look down because the entire time he's yelling at us, he's got a big edge. He's got a big cross.
He's threatening
and then we realized it's Ash Wednesday.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's what you love.
We went to the judge for ashes, and he's screaming. He told us he's going to kill my friend's kids. He said 60-time parlay. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill his mother. And you know, in McDonald's is that big neon light, like it hits you like if we put our head down, we couldn't stop giggling. He's got an enormous ash that he just got. He's talking about illegal gambling. He's talking about a six
and murder.
He's talking about a 60-time parlay on religion.
I can't stop laughing. That's the funniest goddamn story I ever heard.
I could just see this guy's wife making him go to get hashes, and he's like, I gotta drive to Jersey and see
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
So on the way to you, he stopped at the church.
On the way, by with his wife and nagging him, and he finds out that these two little jerk-off kids are ripping him off.
It's like in all those mafia movies.
Yeah.
All those dudes are always at church, you know, with the kids.
Well, the Godfather scene where the kids are baptizing Mike's kidneys, having all the other guys.
Right, everybody's being rubbed out.
Howard, when I tell you, when we got in the parking lot, we wet our pants laughing. He had an enormous ash with a cross.
But when you see people with those ashes on their
screaming about
head,
murder,
don't you feel like...
I decided to bring in late teenage, 19-year-old young women who have started their own organization called Pink Positive New York.
We definitely sacrificed a lot, and the outcome is wonderful because...
Hello, Russell?
Excuse me, yes.
Hi, how you doing tonight?
Okay.
I wanted to just say it's great what these two young African-American ladies are doing. And, you know, this takes me back to something my grandfather used to say. It doesn't really matter what color you are, black, white, Indian, Hispanic. It's all pink on the inside.
Okay. What? All right, tell me about why you chose domestic violence against women as a subject.
It's used to establish power and control over a person through fear and intimidation.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Russell. How are you?
Okay.
This is Jermaine Washington calling from the Bronx.
Okay, hi, Mr.
Hello,
Washington.
Jermaine. Hello.
I want to wish a happy Kwanzaa to my Nubian sisters.
Okay.
I think you're doing a good job. I want to talk a little bit about domestic violence in conjunction to the hip-hop community.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hip-hop can have a positive effect. I'll give you an example. What's that?
Okay, it's just our volume. Go ahead.
Ooh, you almost blew up my eardrums there.
Okay.
So anyway, I've been married now 15 years. And
congratulations.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means it's a long time. It's good.
Okay. Well, this is a serious topic, Russell, if I may.
I know.
Okay, this is not a joking matter. So just getting back to what I was talking about, how hip-hop can have a positive effect. I remember one day specifically, this is about 10 years ago, I was playing my Grandmaster Flash records, and my wife told me to turn it down, and I bashed that radio right over her fucking head.
What? There's real mongrels out there. I'm not going to change any time in the near future. People don't change. Men don't change a lot.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, good evening. I think what these young girls are doing is great. It's great for the young people and the youth of today. And, you know, the youth in America today is very young, and young people's what's important to the youth of America. You know, being young, I was a young girl once, and my youth, when I was young, I was in my youth. The youth is affecting young girls, and the young people in the youth is,
okay.
you know.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I love that guy.
Ahead. Do you want to finish?
Think that it's very important because, again, we were using women.
Hi. Excuse me. Hello?
Hi. I have a question for the girls from Pink Positive.
Yes.
Do you find Russell attractive at all?
Why not?
Would you, do you like his beard?
Why do you have a question for us? No? Okay.
Actually.
You get some strange people calling in. Caller, your name?
Hi, my name's Rusty.
Hi. Do you have a...
Yes. Could you run your fingers through your beard? I have a race.
Good night.
Oh, boy. So we were talking about... Oh.
Yeah. Hello?
Hey, Russell, you been getting any pussy, you fucking pain in the ass?
Jesus Christ. You know, I think we ought to cut off the men's calls and just let the women call in because the men really are perverse. I have to say that, you know. So you guys got something really exciting for your next event?
Yeah, we're really encouraging anyone that wants to be involved.
We've gone to black phone call. Yes, caller?
Russell, can you lick your lips? I got a boner.
Oh, come on. Is somebody screening these calls? Give me a break.
No, obviously not. Hey, I wanted to play this for you. Sal and Richard called this guy. He, what is this show about? It's one of those public access shows again?
Yes.
They discuss...
People pay to be on TV.
Yeah. They discuss family. Gary, what is it they discuss? Richard, what do they discuss on this show?
Just, it's like he has these high school kids on, and they talk about relationships. It's just like, it's nonsense.
So Richard and Sal played this game where they call into this guy, and they try to see, like, they just drag out every story, and they see how long they can stay on.
Okay.
This is that guy that Artie loves, that old guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And like, so Richard said, if I just drag out the story, how long will they let me drag this out for? And then I think Sal calls in, right? I didn't even get to that part yet.
Yeah.
All right. It's called Respect Show?
Respect is the name of the show, yeah.
And it's about respecting...
Yeah, respecting friends and high schoolers and stuff.
Where are these shows?
I don't know. Richard seems to be the only one who can find these shows.
Well, every day, like, you know, when I go home at night, I'm just cruising through the public access channels. There's 4 of them. So every 30 minutes I check them.
I wonder if I have these channels. I never seem to get them.
Really? I'm like, nobody else comes in talking about them but Richard.
If you have Time Warner, they're on Time Warner, yeah.
There's a lot of peer pressure during adolescence.
I agree. I think in middle school and in high school, you want to be accepted by, you want to be...
Hello?
Excuse me. Hello?
How are you tonight?
Doesn't sound... I think we're okay. You have a question for the panelists?
Yes, I do. I recently had some family problems. I had a very tight-knit family all my life. I'm 43 years old, and we never really had any problems until...
Yeah, the topic is independence.
Yeah, independence.
Well, that has to do with my family because my daughter, me and my wife's daughter, it's her daughter from another marriage, is very independent. And our family has always been very functional and tight-knit, even with our relatives. But I had a cousin come down to visit about 2 weeks ago from Syracuse, and everything was fine for about 2 days. But my daughter's boyfriend, who's from Denver, flew in from Denver, and he stayed with us. And after about 2 days of him from Denver and my cousin from Syracuse staying under the same house, things started to get a little tense.
Were people fighting?
Between our family, and then it got more aggravated because my wife's uncle from Orlando, who we had...
Sorry. I need a scorecard to be able to straighten out.
Okay, so you have 3 teenagers in the house at one time.
3 on.
It's a little... sorry, I don't have a scorecard, but let us continue on. Are there any other callers?
No, so there was a lot of chaos, right?
Yeah. Individually clashing personalities.
Right, like you've got 3 teenagers.
It's important to have a family that's close.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
You know, I just want to say it's great to have a show right now around the holidays to discuss family. Family is so important.
Sure.
And I feel like nobody really focuses on family anymore, and it's really nice to hear and see you people tonight talk about family. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. My parents are originally from Italy. And my mother is from Naples, and my father was in a city called Palermo. I don't know if you're familiar with Palermo.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's where my father's from, that city, Palermo, and they're coming out. And my Uncle Paulie is from a small town of the outskirts of Palermo called Santa Margherita. It's a small, small town where he grew up. And outside of that, my Uncle Joe, he comes from Porta Paola, Italy.
All right, thanks. It's good to have a big family, but the question is not more about the family, it's more about the kids, because this is a respect show. We're trying to see how the children...
You feel Italian families allow for individuality? Are you still on? Are you still on? No? I think they cut him off.
That guy
probably. I have my ex-outlaw, father-in-law, is from Palermo. So.
Oh, okay.
So, are young people like...
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Then my uncle Louis in from Toledo.
Are you... is this going to be a real question?
Call him sober if you can.
Just talk about independence and, all these Italy and Palermo.
Yeah.
Do you have a question about this issue we're raising?
And that was the voice of Bustin' Balls. Hey,
that's a great one.
Same voice and everything. Hi, my husband and
How you doing tonight? I washed my cunt. All right, okay, get him off. Get him off.
Good.
Awesome.
You're close. He says cunt lips.
Get him off.
I'm enjoying your show. I saw the one young gentleman talking about hanging out with teachers and improving relations between teachers and students at school.
Yeah.
And I'm a teacher in the Bronx.
That's cool.
And I'm an art teacher, and so I try to bond with my students, and I try to do things like make candles, and we have a wood shop class that I also teach, and recently my cat lips got caught in the belt sander.
Uh-oh. Drop it. Someone hang up? Call. That's cute.
Yeah. It's horrible, and I know...
We got another question.
Sorry.
Another caller?
Hi, how are you tonight?
Hello.
First of all, I appreciate you taking the call. I've heard all those silly phone calls that you was getting.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to commend you, and I'm a high school teacher myself. I'm a gym teacher.
Sweet. Yeah.
17 years. And I've been through a lot, especially coaching the boys. We went through a lot of difficult times, and I remember at the end of whether we won or we lost, it didn't matter. But I remember specifically a loss. You always take a loss harder. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. And the only thing I can always leave with the students, and especially my boys, my football players, is we would huddle together and we would talk about overcoming and persevering. And then we would, we'd get together, we'd eat, we'd get some pizza, we'd do some drinking, and then I jerked off on a few of them.
Must be the same guy.
All right. You guys are jerks.
You need to screen him so much, and that's it.
I know. This is not a joke,
Just
people.
a little seriousness, please.
At least somebody's listening, right?
Guy looking at the positive. It must be the same guy.
Yeah. Beaten down.
At least somebody's listening.
Yeah, because they're the only two guys that even watch these shows. Sal and Richard.
Must be the same guy who said cunt lips, right?
Yeah.
Probably the same guy.
They called into that. Okay, here's Richard and Sal calling. What's the name of this show? It's one of those public access shows. Okay, it's called Love Talk Show, where they talk about love.
Maybe I should, just define what I think of love. It's being understanding of the other person, being patient. That's my definition of love.
Uncle.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
How are you folks doing today?
Okay, got a lot of people calling. Good questions. Great, thanks. Keep calling.
Oh, yeah, this is a great show. I'd like to give my input on this subject.
Yes, sure. Okay.
Well, my definition of love, I love that girl in the Scouts' huge titties.
Hang on.
What did you do?
I have a phone call.
Hello?
Yes, I wanted to ask that white bitch a question.
Hang on. Man.
I wanted to know, are you dating a black guy or are you...
Oh, why don't you cut him?
What?
Cut him.
She's not white. She's not even white.
Oh. This is not love. This is total disrespect. That's a very big part of love.
Am I there?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
I wanted to talk about love and lust.
All right, go ahead.
For me, I love to dip my cock in hot...
See, Jesus. All right, Phil, we got to screen these calls a little bit.
How about we don't send any more calls in at all?
You got to screen these calls.
At least use a real voice. What kind of dumb voice was that? Just use a better voice.
We have anyone who would call with a mature question, issue?
You have another call.
Okay.
All right, let's try this one out.
Taking calls?
I hope this call is good.
Hello? You got to go.
Hi.
More calls.
Hi, how are you guys tonight?
Okay, you're going to ask us a good question?
Yeah, so this is a fascinating topic. I actually teach this topic at a local college.
Okay, good.
And to me, what I define my students, like lust, for me, is butt fucking a squirrel in Central Park. And,
all right, get rid of this guy.
Phil, we're done taking calls.
You're a very sick guy. You get this how you get your lust jollies off? I feel sorry for you. Whoever you guys are, you really, really need professional help in the worst kind of way. Okay, what does... hello?
yeah, hi, how are you?
I don't know if you're going to ask a silly question like a lot of other people.
No, I have a question about my wife and myself.
Okay.
I'm an African-American male. My name's Lamar.
Okay.
And basically the issue that I have with my wife is when we have anal sex.
Oh, jeez.
It's difficult for me to see the shit on my cock.
Shut off the telephone. Guys, just shut it off. We have animals on the other end. For real, man.
Makes her Jewish.
She's very conservative with her money. Need I go on?
I need you to go on, of course. I want to hear more. Else? So she's conservative with her money. What else makes her Jewy?
Every time one of these Jewish holidays comes by, she's got to take it off.
Now you're onto something.
If I can work on a Jewish holiday, you should too.
Wow. Hey, someone told me you went to Disney World for a week by yourself.
Yeah, what the...
Well, he sounds like Mickey.
Talk about creepy.
Did you go up to Mickey Mouse and talk to him?
No, I didn't.
Hey, what are you doing?
And the guy's probably like, hey, stop making, hey, just because you're talking to Mickey Mouse doesn't mean you have to speak in a high voice. And then Mike goes, no, this is what I sound like.
Hey, Mickey.
Wait, what do you do there, Mike?
Hey, Mike.
From when I worked
What is it, Ralph?
Wait, let Mike explain that.
Yeah, I want to hear, what did you do?
From when I worked at ABC, I had a bunch of free tickets left. They were about to expire. I had time off here. I figured, let me just go use them.
Who's conservative with their money?
What do you
On your vacation, you use your free Disney World ticket.
What do you do there by yourself?
Yeah, you went yourself?
It's a bunch of roller coasters and shit. Well, I mean, I just went on the rides.
For a whole week?
Go on the roller
Did you get paired up with other
Singles?
Yeah, they do that.
You couldn't find anyone to go to Disney World with you? So sad.
I mean, that's a great destination. Somebody must have wanted to go.
Do you ever travel alone sometimes?
I certainly travel alone, but not to amusement parks.
Okay. So be it.
Oh, Jesus.
He doesn't have a lot of friends.
I'm the JD of the newsroom, okay?
I'm not a gift shop.
We heard there's a special line for people who go to Disney World by themselves.
Right.
What do you mean a special line?
It's a line for singles.
They had a single riders line.
Really?
So I didn't have to wait in any of the lines. I just went straight to the front.
Were there a lot of other single people there, or was it just a line of two?
No, there were a lot of single people.
And do you all socialize with each other? Is it like the geekiest line ever?
Did you ride the loser flu?
Anyone in a Darth Nihilus costume?
No, I didn't see Darth Nihilus.
I am Darth Nihilus.
What did you do for dinner? Did you eat by yourself, or did you eat in your room?
No, I would eat in the amusement park.
But you would just go to a stand. You didn't go to the restaurant.
Mike wants to kill Artie right now for laughing. He's shooting. You shoot dirty looks over at Artie.
No.
He's shooting the dirty look at me and Mike.
Artie, do you ever go to Disneyland by yourself?
Artie couldn't fit in the rides, trust me.
I'm just saying, you know, I mean, I'm sorry to be laughing, but how old are you?
29.
Oh, jeez. It got worse.
Artie goes, I'm sorry to be laughing.
It's odd that you would go to Disney. You're a 29-year-old kid. You got kind of a happening job. You
know who does that?
Who?
No.
Mental patients?
Worse.
Don't go there. Jeff the Vomit guy?
Serial killers?
Yeah, people you want arrested. I mean, they're the ones who would hang out at Disney by themselves.
Sure.
Can you imagine, though, the little kid who's sitting next to Mike on the roller coaster? Scared?
And then you have a 6-year-old kid.
Excuse me, sir.
You can't explain in your apartment.
Hey, shut up! I'm here to sympathize, you little fuck! You got a family, I don't! You cocksucker!
You sound like a kid. Yeah.
Like, what were your favorite
The little
rides?
6-year-old kid's like, sir, don't you have any friends?
No! I couldn't find anyone to go with me. Fucker.
Hey, mister, I don't want to grow up to be like you.
What do you do? You're like, oh, it's 1 o'clock. I finished my goofy shake.
I mean, really, do you stand there and get your picture taken with the character?
No.
Like pretending that you're friends.
I'm cool.
Oh, my goodness. You're on the ride, the Pirates of the Caribbean, by
Someone
yourself?
told me you went to a Madonna concert yourself, too.
Yeah. So what? I'm not Mr. Popularity.
Really?
So what? And fucking Ralph is laughing. The only friends he has is the big lady Mooch is laughing.
Artie, this is not funny. I don't understand that.
You know what? That's how I'm going to be laughing when he has the stroke.
Good line. Oh, you.
Mike's going to kill you. He's looking at you like he's going to kill you.
I'm actually worried that he will.
Have you ever had a friend?
I have friends. I'm not Mr. Popularity.
I like it.
Who in this room is Mr. Popularity? You can't find one guy that you know that would want to go see Madonna.
Well, that makes sense, actually.
I think he's having his heart attack. We're not aware of it.
This is the greatest thing ever. Like a virgin is going up.
Oh, no.
Did you sing Starlight?
See? Somebody get the EMS up here, quick.
This could be it.
Did you sing Who's That Girl yet? Did I miss Who's That Girl?
Who'd you sit next to? Like,
I don't know, whoever bought the ticket. Need I remind this guy, he's the one that cried at a fucking Michael Jackson concert.
But I wasn't alone.
Hold on. Mike, I got to ask you a question because everybody's out here feeding me information. So you got the TV because the Reverend Run show's your favorite show, right?
Right. No, that's how you guys...
Hold on. Did the episode where Reverend Run's wife has a miscarriage, did you cry?
Did I cry?
Yes.
No, but I rewind. It was pretty sentimental, that's all. She lost her baby.
You cried during that episode.
Who says that?
Everyone.
I said it was sentimental. The woman lost her baby.
Well, how is that? Did you cry?
So you're not going to let Steve up in your apartment to see if the TV is there? You're going to have Lisa G.
I don't even want him in my newsroom. He's creepy. Put him in a desk on the other side.
Would you go to Disneyland with him?
No.
No.
The Reverend Run show is your favorite show.
It's not my favorite. You guys asked what I watch, and I said Run's house.
Well, you also said, okay, then your favorite is Little People, Big World.
That's another fun show. The midget show that Eric the Midget always talks about.
Oh.
It's, this family of midgets. I love these freaky shows. They're funny.
I like to watch midget shows.
This guy needs his own reality show as well.
Steve?
I mean,
You really think he's that weird that you wouldn't let him in your house?
I don't want him in my house.
Right.
I just love that Steve is like turning on his own people. He's crazy.
Slow news day.
Steve,
I wouldn't let him in my apartment either.
Steve, how do you explain the guy who went to Disney World by himself at 29 years old and thinks you're creepy?
Mike, you know what you want to get? You ever see those things advertised in the paper? You can blow up this doll and sit it next to you in your car so people think you're driving with someone?
Like an HIV lane?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I need.
You could bring it to Disneyland.
Bring it to the Madonna
concert. I don't mind.
Big rubber friend.
Forget Disney World. I don't mind traveling alone. I like, you know, being alone.
My friend likes La Isla Bonita. Did you sing that yet? My rubber friend.
I'm surprised you're talking so much. Usually you have your mouth full.
You woke up.
I'm sorry.
Hey, someone told me you're throwing yourself a birthday party. It's going to be a karaoke birthday party.
I love how they feed you.
You're that into karaoke?
No, I said it'd be fun to get everybody together.
Like who?
Every time they get together, all they do is play beer pong. I thought we should get together.
Who, the people you went to Disney World with?
Yeah, Artie, they're having a reunion.
Get everybody together. That's everybody.
Get all the jokes in now while you're still here. Because once you're gone, nobody will hear you, buddy.
Okay, but all right. So who's everybody? Who would be on that list? Who would you invite?
The staff here, my friends from school.
Hey, Artie, you can sing karaoke at the party.
I'll sing Madonna.
Well, you mentioned, why couldn't you ask JD to go with you?
I'm not going to... He's not going to go to Disney World with me.
Yeah, then you guys could go, like, eat together and have a glass of wine.
Would JD go to the Madonna concert? That's the best ever. That is
What's going on with girls? You getting any girls?
Oh, yeah.
I'm here like 10 or 12 hours a week.
He's like a young James Caan.
Would you go to Disney World with Mike?
I would not have.
Why?
I don't know. He's all right to, work with, but I don't know if I'd hang out with him.
Oh, wow. You won't hang out with him?
And I even get it from him. Like, JD's
a nerd.
JD, I consider my equivalent. But he walks around with this arrogance like he's better than me.
Oh, whatever.
I think because everybody back here rips on him, he says, I'm better than Mike. So he
it's
even
like
rips on
he
me.
can't hang out with you because
he's too good for me.
He's going to be better than someone.
Exactly.
Right. All of a sudden, JD is like, Jack Nicholson.
Compared to him.
See?
You won't hang out with Mike?
I would hang out.
You should be best friends. If you two dudes got together, you might get something cool going. Unless you have a team, like you can goof on other people.
Yeah, okay. True. Yeah,
you guys should unite. You guys remind me like the Palestinians and the Jews. You're both downtrodden. You should unite.
Two wrongs don't make a right, dude.
Between the two of us, we could remake Revenge of the Nerds, I'm sure.
Yep.
See the funny band?
See, JD doesn't want to be put in your category. Meanwhile,
I know, I'm a lowlife. I'm a lowlife to him.
Meanwhile, he's the same thing as you. He's no better. You're no better than him.
I didn't say I was, but
you missed
yes,
out
you
on
are.
I still talk to my friends.
You're saying you won't hang out with him?
No, I have no desire to go to Disneyland and a Madonna concert.
Why?
He's better than me.
I'd rather,
rather listen to techno music.
Yeah, I would.
And avoid Hawaii.
Yeah, all of a sudden, you're better than me.
But you go to one of these concerts.
You want to go to Madonna? What?
Hey, let's have a contest. We put JD and Mike in a singles bar so you can pick up a chick fast.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
You got to do it. You're doing it. You're doing it.
I gotta say JD is gonna go.
Why? I don't know about that.
I'm not going to talk to anyone.
Because the voice is gonna gonna scare the girls off.
But that's because Mike is talking to people. JD
Come over here, gorgeous.
JD's such a wacko. Like he'll see Beth and he goes, "Hey, gorgeous." Yeah. Like he thinks he's like cool.
Yeah.
My money's on Mike. He might have the high voice, but he knows how to talk.
My voice versus his social skills.
Right.
Like once he opens his mouth, he's got a normal voice. Hey, did I tell you girls about the time I went to the Madonna concert? Hey, laugh all you want, but I got a great story about Disney World. No, JD's on there. I don't know. I don't like her. I like her.
You guys ever heard of Epcot Center? I drank in all the different countries.
JD thinks he's better than me, but I still have a good relationship with my parents, so that's one thing I've got over him.
Yeah,
whoop-de-doo.
That's good for a chick to hear.
Wow.
Yeah, you see that nerd over in the corner? He doesn't talk to his mom. I do. So if you girls want to choose who to go out with, choose the guy with the mom. My mom ain't banging some Hawaiian.
Wow. That's our friend.
What a team.
I got to see that show.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do, JD. Come on.
I'm not going to talk to anyone. I'm going to sit there.
Prove that you're not Mike's equal.
I didn't say I wasn't his equal. I don't like to hang out with a lot of people.
JD.
The new odd couple.
I was on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride for a whole day. So go fucking suck off. Maybe I went myself, but at least I was there.
I had my own teacup.
I'm participating in life.
You know what I would do? I would shoot. I want to get the script to like Ocean's 13, that buddy movie, and have these two guys star in it.
Yeah. This is George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Yeah. One guy be Clooney and one be Pitt. So just stick you in the movie.
I'm fucking Angelina Jolie. Go fuck yourself.
For High Pitch Eric in there, too.
No. Just these two.
It's just them.
There's enough high pitching.
Get that Darth Nihilus guy to make an appearance. Hi, I'm Darth Nihilus.
Hi, guys.
All right.
What time would you get to, like, the park?
When I would wake up.
Where do you
I gotta
stay?
go. What am I doing? You want to interview him more?
Sorry, I don't know.
Well, it is interesting. You'd go at the beginning of the day.
I'd wake up. You know, it's vacation. I'd wake up 10, 11. I'd show up at noon.
Well, look at you,
some
Mr.
rides.
Lewis.
Where do you have breakfast?
I never have free time like that.
No breakfast? You went to lunch?
Yeah, I don't eat breakfast hardly.
And what do you do? Sit by yourself? Do you read the paper when you're eating lunch? Or do you keep yourself busy?
I mean, did you have a plan of which part of the park you were going to attack?
No, I just
today?
Hey, where do you want to go? Oh, there's nobody here.
Do you ever get the blues, like, when you're by yourself at Disneyland?
No, I love being by myself because I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to argue with anybody.
There you go.
You know, it's just I do what I want when I want.
Yeah. So what did you do?
Like awkward in the park there by yourself?
No, because there were plenty of other people all by themselves.
No, but they were really with me.
Yeah, they were like threes, and so they had a single.
Who do you think has slept with more chicks in their lifetime, JD or High Pitch Mike?
Mike, have you had a girl?
Mike said
yes. I've gone into this on the intern show, but
yeah,
my sex life now is nothing to talk about. There is no sex life.
All right.
Really? You're a young man. You're not a bad-looking dude.
How many girls have you slept with them?
Two.
And is JD only one, right?
JD got one, but from the show. You got him outside of the show, right?
Way before the show.
Right. He never got a girl before the show.
See, you got him there.
Is JD really he just had the one? Is that official?
He went with some
chicks. He claims there was another, right?
Yeah, porno chick.
Oh, the porno chicks down at Hedonism?
Would you fuck a porno chick?
If she was tested, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
We got to get you laid. I mean,
Can I have some of your urine?
Something Michael.
It's clean. Let me smell your pussy. See if there's anything wrong with it. Oh, this is bad pussy. Oh, another 2-year drought.
Oh, shit.
That's it. You can't be too choosy, man.
Skip the test. Fuck it.
Your freshness date has expired.
You're gonna be tested.
What? You got AIDS? Well, let me think about it.
Want to go to Disneyland? I won't fuck you, man. I love watching Artie laugh now because when he goes home, it's nothing but sadness on the inside. You know?
Dude, you make me feel great about myself.
No more depression. Your depression is lifted.
Well, Mike, I understand you don't want Stevie Yass, and I respect that.
Thank you.
Can I call you every day?
Lisa Teagle. Just want confirmation that the TV's still
How
on.
about I just bring a picture of it? Why does somebody...
Oh, come on.
Steve, right? No.
That makes it sound like you're hiding something. What are you hiding up there?
Nothing, but Lisa G needs to go to the Bronx.
Well,
what do you care?
They're
there every day.
Maybe she'll go out with you.
It's the world of Howard Stern.
I don't think I'm her type.
And you live with a 6-year-old kid, you said?
On the weekends. The parents are divorced, and the kid,
it's probably nice to get some human contact.
Are you friends with your roommate?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He had a kid a few years ago, and, I'm the godfather. And
oh, wonderful. Okay.
Oh, here we go again. Fucking.
Hey!
He has nobody in his life, and he's laughing
May
at me.
your first child be a masculine child. I'm the godfather.
Godfather.
Oh, here comes his bad...
Luca, my most valued friend!
Here comes the bad part where he reenacts every scene from Godfather.
And I hope that their first child be a masculine child.
Thank you, Luca!
Oh, my
you don't even think to call me Godfather.
It's amazing how he remembers every line, but he can't remember to stay awake for 5 hours.
Hello. This is the greatest show ever.
I guess the high voice does keep you out of certain line of work. You could never be the head of a gang.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, we gotta rumble! The Jets are gonna have their way tonight! The Puerto Ricans grumble, fair fight!
He's cracked himself
Oh, he's gone. He's
Oh,
gone.
my
He's lost
fucking
it.
stomach hurts.
He's lost
You're
it.
somebody's godfather. People are coming to the house. My wife is upstairs crying. I think you should tell your godfather what everybody else seems to know. I want all inquiries made. I want no acts of vengeance. I want you to call all the heads of the 5 families
no.
to set a meet. This war stops now. You talk about vengeance. Is vengeance going to bring your boy back to you? Or mine to me? I forget all the vengeance of my son. But I have selfish reasons. My youngest son, Michael, was forced to leave this country. And now I have to make arrangements to bring him back safely. But if some unlucky accident should befall him, if he's shot down by a bolt of lightning, or if a police officer accidentally shoots him, then I'm going to blame some of the people in this room.
So it's hard to get a position of authority.
Okay,
the high voice.
the next audition for The Godfather.
Well, let me tell you something,
Mike Morales.
I actually...
Thank you for coming in, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
Is it true, and tell me the truth, the week you were at Disney by yourself, was it also gay week?
Oh, if it was
What?
really gay,
That was the first thing he tried to point
I'm
out.
going to faint laughing.
Was it gay
That
week?
was the first thing he tried to point out. The dates of my trip, which was before Memorial Day. The dates of my trip.
You're killing Artie. You're literally going to get your
I think
ratings.
it's his fucking head
Artie
again.
can't survive gay day.
It's a day you trip for gay week.
He can't survive that.
He's going to hit his head, watch.
He can't survive that one.
Oh, please don't.
Was it by accident?
Look at him. Somebody get him a cupcake quick before he dies.
Oh, my God.
Mike, what happened? You didn't know?
The days of my trip. I'll wait till he's wheezing.
The days of your trip.
The days of my trip overlapped by 1 day. I was there before it started. The day it started, I was leaving.
Was that the best day?
So you were there for the kick?
Was it weird? Did any guys approach you?
I didn't even see gays.
All right. Listen,
So you were there for a full gay day. The days of my trip overlap.
Wow.
I'm not the one.
So you were there for Gay Pride Week?
You were there.
Excuse me. Are you here for Gay Pride?
I love how Artie puts on the macho act when he's the one that got jizz on
I'm
his face.
the guy Goofy fucks in the ass.
Chào mọi người. Và hôm nay bên em vừa mới về thêm một chiếc Hyundai i10 sản xuất 2019, bản 1.2 số tự động, xe bản màu đỏ. Và chiếc xe này thì cũng cùng với những cái nô trước, có nghĩa là con này thì ở những cái sân này thì nó bị nước, nó cách đây tầm 4-5 tháng trước thì nước nó dâng lên và nó cũng rút đi và nó cũng bị bôi lỗi một chút. Đấy, cũng phải nói thẳng như vậy. Vì vậy là nó tham gia cuộc thi bơi nội rồi, vì vậy nó sẽ có một mức giá rất là ưu đãi. Tuy nhiên là nếu mà bên em đã xử lý rất là kỹ rồi, không hề báo lỗi gì nữa đâu. Các bạn mà chấp nhận được lỗi thì mua thì đến bên em thì chắc chắn sẽ có mức giá rất là ưu đãi. Thế và bây giờ thì em quay tổng thể chiếc xe đã. Chiếc xe thì sơn xi còn khá là ok, nội thất bên trong còn khá ok, bởi vì bên em là xử lý ngay á. Khi nó vừa mới tham gia cuộc giải bơi nội thì bên em xử lý ngay, vì vậy là nó còn rất khá là ok. Đấy, i10 1.2 khá là tiết kiệm nhiên liệu, với tình hình xăng cộ như đắt đỏ thì bây giờ thì nó rất là ok. Đấy, hàng ghế sau nói chung là cũng còn rất là mới như các bạn nhé, nhưng 2019 đi rất là ít, mỗi tội là nó đen chứ nó rất là mới. Tay nắm cửa mạng của Rome, lốp la răng rất là mới và đẹp. Đấy, phải nói thật, các bạn có thể thấy là đèn rất là sáng nhé, đèn rất đẹp và rất sáng luôn, đèn gầm cũng thế, mặt ca năng lưới tản nhiệt, biểu tượng Hyundai, nói chung là xe rất là ok. Đấy, nội thất hàng ghế trước thì cũng rất là đẹp, mọi người vô lăng đã bọc này, cần số mới, phanh tay cơ, DVD tích hợp kem nồi, điều hòa Z buốt, da ghế còn rất là mới luôn. Nói chung là full option và rất là đẹp. Đấy, xe thì chỉ có vậy thôi, đèn hậu thì rất là hơi tù túng một tí, bởi vì là các bạn biết là những dòng xe phân khúc hạng A mà nó lại còn mua chủ yếu đi trên nắng đưa con đi học hoặc là công việc thôi, chứ còn đâu thì những dòng này thì cũng nhỏ gọn và đi thành phố rất là ok thôi, chứ còn đâu để nói về oai mới đẹp thì những dòng này thì nó không có không có cái khoản đó mọi người nhé. Mà cái bây giờ thì cũng không thể hiện gì ở cái xe cả. Một làm sao thuận tiện, ví dụ như ở thành phố ngóc ngách đúng không, đông đúc thì mình đi những con nhỏ gọn này rất là hợp lý, bởi vì là nó rất là tiện và nó rất là nhỏ gọn, đi luồn lách nó dễ. Đấy, quan trọng nhất là nó phải phù hợp, và nó phải phù hợp với tài chính công việc, cũng như là phù hợp với cái gọi là cái chỗ mình ở, cái đường xá. Ví dụ là như ở Hà Nội lúc nào cũng tắc đường, mình đi những con xe to với xe dài thì nguyên quay đầu với lại di chuyển nó đến chết là hết hơi rồi, nó thành gánh nặng luôn ạ. Đấy, còn con này thì các bạn nhìn thấy rất là đẹp, sơn xí rất đẹp, ăn uống tiết kiệm nhiên liệu. Đấy, mỗi tội là em nó giải buôn tham gia bơi nội nhẹ một chút. Đấy, vì vậy là giá của em nó là bên em nó giao bán là 277 triệu. Đấy, giá này thì không có mặc cả mọi người nhé. Ai mua liên hệ trực tiếp với em. Nếu mà em phải bình luận mà em ghi mà đã bán thì là không còn nữa đâu, còn chưa ghim gì thì là vẫn còn. Mọi người cứ chủ động liên hệ với em nhé. Còn xe này thì các bạn cứ đến xem xe trực tiếp, test xe, mở lắp cabo, xem máy móc, đi thử, thuê thợ tuyển đến check thoải mái. Chốt được thì mới sang tiền, vì em không nhận cọc trước. Vì vậy là các bạn cứ yên tâm. Xe thì lỗi thì giá nó rẻ, còn nó xe mà ví dụ là không lỗi thì đương nhiên giá nó chắc chắn phải tầm 380 rồi. Vì vậy là ai mua lại sớm em xin chào.
you.